Hey guys, welcome back to A&J Education YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about media studies, what it is, what you should know about it, and how to make a competitive media studies undergraduate application. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hey guys, so we are very fortunate today to be joined by Dr. Mark Fries. Hi Mark, good to see you again. Mark, let's dive straight into this. Why should somebody consider media studies as a subject?
Well, first of all, it's maybe worth thinking about why we study it in the first place. And it is what it suggests. We're looking at media. And in a world in which all our lives now, from banking to personal communications, is filtered through the media, we do it through media and technology, then any aspect of our working or personal lives is going to be in some way connected to media and culture and technology. So being able to understand it, being able to understand how media works, what ways it works to represent debates and the important things in our lives, is absolutely crucial to understanding pretty much anything in the modern world now. Mm-hmm. So to the point where there's a suggestion that you can't really study a culture or a country without understanding its media and cultural overlaps. So that's why I think you would study that subject.
No, makes sense. Okay, and Mark, what are the sort of careers that you can go into with media studies?
So again, this is a medium that covers a wide range of what we call media products. So we think about film and television traditionally, but now we think about video games, we think about radio, we think about internet, telecommunications, graphic design. All of those things actually fall under the rubric of media and communication. So any of those professions really are the more obvious professions in which you might go into. However, media and cultural theory teaches you key critical skills, mm-hmm. And critiquing skills. It teaches the important questions that you ask. And again, these are going to have important value within any career really. So there's really no limit to what career path you could go down in which you could make media and communications an essential part of that.
Interesting. Great. And I guess there is a lot of these transferable skills and of course communication will help you to be noticed and kind of stand out from other colleagues in any work environment.
Yeah, absolutely. And the more you know that subject, and the more that you're comfortable with reading signs and symbols that we get through to audio, visual, and other language, the better you will be equipped to do any of these things.
Great. Mark, a very practical question that many of our viewers will have is very few of them study A-level in media studies. So how do you, what do you put in your personal statement? How do you make a personal statement relevant and attractive to admissions officers when you don't really study the subject?
No, it's a very good question. First of all, it's worth knowing that admissions officers and departments will be aware of this. So what they're looking for is how you can talk about the subjects that you have studied, the experience and expertise that you do have, and how they can translate into media and cultural theory and into media and communication. Or however way it's framed, there's lots of different ways. There's usually media, communication and culture in some form, but they might vary from university or department to department. So it's thinking about all those subjects that it does cover. Good thing being that it does cover all these subjects. So if you're doing history at A-level, if you're doing English literature at A-level, for example, then you'll have these analytical skills at studying language, at studying context, at studying anything really that that involves the study of human society and culture. These are all things that you do within media and communications.
And what specifically? So I'm 17. I need to write my personal statement. What specifically can I do to put something into my personal statement for media studies?
Well, as this is the study of media language, then you need to emphasize that you understand that, okay, and that you are, someone who actively is involved in considering the way in which information is disseminated through media. One of the things that you can do is say that you stay up to date with current affairs. News media is incredibly important, increasingly, but always has been, in terms of thinking about how societies function. So one of the important things you can do there is suggest that you're up to date with current affairs and everything that's relevant to media and culture.
And I guess, would you saying rather than just list the current affairs that you're aware of, analyze one thing, maybe analyze the communication happening around a particular event, the different narratives, No, that makes a lot of sense. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, do check out and sign up for my newsletter on CV building and university admissions. The link is below. I send it out every 3 weeks. It's packed with conferences, workshops, seminars that you can attend free of charge online to beef up your resume. So, if you're thinking of media studies or any other subject, there will be events relevant to that. So you can put in your personal statement a sentence like, in my free time, I've attended X seminar on so-and-so, and this is what I've learned. And, after that seminar, I've been inspired to read, Y book. Mark, just any kind of final tips short 3 tips to anyone applying for media studies. What should they be doing? What should they be aware of?
Okay, so what we've already mentioned, it's being aware of current affairs, keeping up to date, using examples that you can then use in your application, showing that you've gone out of your way to attend a seminar or gone out of your way to be inspired to read something. Keep up to date. Keep up to date with developments in which you will be doing.
Great.
Importance of TikTok and things like this are going to suggest that you're keeping up to date with these things, and just know your subject as well. Make sure that they know that you've got a good understanding. You don't have to be an expert, but by showing that you're taking an active interest, you're suggesting to them that you're going to be a strong candidate.
Totally. And guys, a bonus one from me. A lot of media studies, and just like with every subject, modules are varied, but a lot of universities will have similar modules, especially in the first year, some compulsory course stuff. Do your homework, look at the university websites, identify the modules that maybe a couple of them have in common, and in your personal statement say, having read this book, blah, 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 I look forward to this module at university because, this will help me with X, Y, Z. So stuff like this shows that you've done the homework and you are, really quite keen.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, Mark, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. And all the best to you guys. Take care.